She won the gold medal for figure skating in 1976, but the Mirrorball Trophy will elude Dorothy Hamill. ABC2 News' Kelly Swoop is in L.A. with more on the first elimination of season 16 of Dancing with the Stars.
I'm Kelly Swoop in Los Angeles. Dancing with the Stars had its first elimination Tuesday night. Sadly, a member of Team Baltimore has left the dance floor, but not exactly for the reason we thought. During the elimination show, Dorothy Hamill and Tristan McManus's jive from Monday night was called one of the lows of the program. She struggled, and now we know why. She has a synovial cyst. It's uncommon, a benign condition on her spine that can only be treated with physical therapy or surgery. And dancing could only make her condition worse.
Not without risking, doing things that potentially could be sort of either put an end to my skating career or put me, not able to walk or, permanent nerve damage. It's, I guess, something that may have been around. I saw the pictures today of the MRI, and it's I guess, pretty serious. I didn't realize that because I'm used to putting up with a lot of pain.
Jokingly, Hamill says now she can really cheer for the other part of Team Baltimore. Jacoby Jones will advance to the next round. Because Dorothy decided to withdraw from the competition, none of the other celebrity dancers were sent home. Up next, the rumba for Jacoby Jones, and we will continue to follow what's left of Team Baltimore. Kelly Swoop, ABC2 News, Los Angeles.
And you can follow Kelly as her trip to L.A. continues on Twitter under the handle Swoop from ABC2. She's getting the inside scoop, that'd be Swoop, for Team Baltimore. And what's going on, you'll find out by following her on Twitter.
The scoop from Swoop. You're very clever, Charlie. Thank you. All right, once again, Nikolai Pilipenchuk of Atlantic Ballroom in Towson joins us alongside Lynette Charles. So here we have a world-class dancer who was on Dancing with the Stars in a past season and then a world-class fan.
Exactly.
Good combination.
All right, well, thanks for coming in. I know that you've been watching the show. Were you surprised that she bowed out?
I didn't expect her to, I didn't think that the injury was so severe that she would just scratch from the competition. The injuries are not a foreign thing to dancers, to really any athletes. And when it's kind of your life, when it's your career, you might look past them, you might maybe go on or ignore the pain. But I think she did the right move by, withdrawing.
What's the most common injury with dancers?
Back injuries, knee injuries, things like this. Sprains you can kind of heal and get past, but the back, the nerves, once you pinch a nerve, once the spine is a little bit misaligned, it's going to be really tough.
And could you tell that she was dancing in pain the night before?
Yeah, for sure. Like I said yesterday, she definitely felt a little held back. She could have maybe done like the bigger lines. When you're injured, you kind of hold yourself a little tighter. And, you're more afraid to let your body loose. So I could definitely notice that.
It's interesting because Coach Harbaugh had said in a previous interview that he wasn't pleased that Jacoby Jones was doing this show because of the threat that he could get injured.
Right.
But like you said, it happens.
Absolutely, absolutely. And, it's a risk you take. If he had surgery and then a week later he was performing, it's definitely possible. He could have, maybe torn something, pulled something.
So let me ask you this, because you dance for a living competitively. Dorothy Hamill was a competitive skater. It's got to be so difficult to step away from something when you have that sort of competitive drive inside of you.
Oh yeah. And I'm sure she's experienced times when she was a skater, where she had injuries and had to do it through the pain, had to keep going, a freeze spray, Advil, whatever, whoever uses.
So you were surprised about Dorothy, as we all were, but what about, were you surprised that DL wasn't in the bottom? Because remember how we had agreed that we thought that he was going to go home.
Yes, well, for points-wise, he was definitely in last place. But, again, the votes really count a lot in the show.
Exactly.
And, they kind of pulled him back out. Maybe people felt bad for him because he did really put his best effort forward,
Is it frustrating, just really quickly, I know we have to go, but as a dancer, knowing that a lot of it is just public opinion?
It's not frustrating at all, because as a dancer, the judges, that's the public opinion, really. It's the judging of dancing is very subjective because everyone has their own priorities, everyone looks for different things. So you have to please so many different aspects of, one genre
Well said.
All right. Nikolai, I have a feeling like by the end of the season, we're all going to be professional dancers.
I think
we
in your
are.
studio, but
Yeah, guys, come in. It'll take me 10 minutes, really.
I can guarantee you it won't. All right, Charlie, are you up for that? I know we've been talking about prom because that's the theme next week. Maybe we could have a prom again.
We're going to have a prom.
You like it?
Can I get my perm again?
I just